Test that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. Has it all teed up. And off we go from Denver. McCole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. To kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. It's metal brain corrodes.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Cup 19. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Broncos start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Isaac Arindo to return. In the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That goes for 32 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers break the tie here in the 1st. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown!
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the 1st quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First carry here for the rookie out of Nevada. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Get it. Ready?
From the red zone on first. He's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos find the end zone for 6. Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. Coup all lined up and ready to put this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy on the play action. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Yes, sir.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. We've got 14-13 on the board. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 5. From the gun is Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Gridiron. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Called in left side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
He's positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get set. Up.
Purdy throwing here. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Up.
Robinson gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 6. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
On the jump.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Ready.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes it in at the 21. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Outside.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
The Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Get set. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Ready?
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Luke Martin making that play.
Ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup Cougar 19.
Working now from the gun. DJ Chark there for the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Get it. Viking 8. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
Davis gets it from the go. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Broncos. They drop it behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter. What type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
I'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher, and I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
70 Lions.
Throwing off the play fake. They want him again, and he goes down again. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Purdy on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Pretty throwing here on first. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Moody knocks it through, and that'll make it a two-score game.
Makes the score Niners.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Hold the ready.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready. 18, Roger. 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got his man. This is Austin. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on. Set. Broncos, 79 Broncos. Let go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Catch made by Austin. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
8-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther.
Working inside the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. Setting up the running back screen. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Deputy! 19, Tiger, 19, go!
They're headed up the middle. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Defense stops him after 4 yards, and that forces 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Drop 60, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They're going to try to throw for it. Catch made. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Hardman with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Purdy throwing here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Get set.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. There's a design run. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. That's taken at the 15. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win.
1st down, 49ers.
First down from the 42. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 22 out of that play, and that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
1st down, Purdy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's still going at the 30. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
It's set. Up.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Oh, he lost the football. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with them in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push this to an 8-point game. George Kittle, the touchdown. Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Broncos 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
19 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Ready, ready.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Just ready, ready.
He's going to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throw left side, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ready.
Throwing it again here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
14-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone now. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2.
Broncos 28. Young Wayne Koo is set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. That finds Ayuk, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Into the pistol, McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Get set, get set. 18!
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Outside. 18! Watch out!
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. 49ers up by just a couple of points. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Outside.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Get set, get set. 18! Watch out! Stop!
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Outside.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for third and 6. Another carry for Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. $18 Cardinals. Cougar 19.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Ready up.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Go. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's 2nd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Maybe a bit of they connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.